Testing 1, 2. Ready? Up. 2, 3. Okay, salute. Okay, we'll do the first exercise. We center this. Okay, ready? Hands up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, to the side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. 2, 3. To your left. 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands on your waist. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center cross. Hold your knees. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Reverse. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Hands on your waist. Neck turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, center tilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center rotating. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, spread your feet. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay, stretch it out. Switch. 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 Straighten the front knee. Switch. Switch. Sana. Okay, shake it out. Okay, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands your waist. Shoulder roll. Reverse. And Sana. Okay, press. Release. Exhale. Inhale. And stop. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Wrists. Reverse. Okay, palms down. Bigger circle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, shake it out. Side to side. And center. Lift up. And center. Okay. Opposite side, up and down. Switch. Okay, shake it out. Leg swing. Okay, center, switch. And center, side to side. Switch. And center. Okay, shake it out. Hands up, pull in, inhale. Okay, so grilling. Switch. and center. Okay, open and close. Switch. Okay, center. Circular movements. Okay, lower hoop. Okay, shoulder height. Elbows down. Palms down. Extend. Deep breathing, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Diagonal flying. Switch. Okay, center. Cloud hands. Okay, palms down. Carry tiger to the mountain. Okay, infinity sign. Okay, form the fist. Okay, palms together. Strum the lute. Turn, draw the bow. Okay, fan to the back. Okay, raise the hand. Okay, palms down, hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, go to the short form. Together, ready? Operation. breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we'll try that again. Okay, ready? Oh, glasses. And okay, Anthony's. Okay, ready? Repulse the monkey. Raise the hand, left side, bend from the waist, stalk flaps wings, turn, toe heel pivot, left side grasps the sparrow's tail. Left side single whip. Hold the ball, Reverse the ball. Sit back, stroke down, part the horse's mane. Step up, stroke down, part the horse's mane. Sit back, cross corner. Jade Lady work shadow. Cross corner. Jade Lady work shadow. Turn to the front, hook your wrists. Single whip. Hold the ball. Oops, sorry. Cloud hands. Close the form. Okay, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, good. So a couple of things. So we're coming up with a new schedule for the spring. So that will begin in March. So one of the things we were considering is Sunday morning, going back to Sunday morning Tai Chi class. Used to be just the Tai Chi Paradigm 1 hour on the Sunday morning. So anybody interested in a Sunday morning class? In addition to the others. You know, we're not going to eliminate any morning classes, just adding the Sunday. Because as the weather gets warmer, then, you know, we were doing it outside for a while, but, you know, we'll see. But once it goes on the schedule, then you have March, April, and May. And then going into the summer, you know, we'll see what happens in summer because it gets hot outside and then people go away, so then we'll see what happens with the summer schedule. But for the spring, if there's an interest, then we would probably add that. And 9:30 was the time we started. You know, is that a good time? No, it's inside. It's not warm enough to go outside yet. So that's one thing. And then I saw something, I think it was the chamber sent out, that this Saturday is a day we decide whether we want to, this indoors, continue to wear masks or not. And that's something that business owners can decide whether they want to continue it or not, or make it optional. Any thoughts on that? About mask? Huh? Mask, yeah. And so my thoughts are, because there's some people that are, you know, feel more secure with the mask on. If you leave it optional, some people won't wear them. So I don't think, you know, I can afford to have people decide that they're not going to come because people aren't wearing masks. So I'll probably keep the mask mandatory, or well, that we would require masks, because that just makes it comfortable for most of the people. And most of the people here, as far as I know, other than maybe some of the kids, are vaccinated. So, but I think even with that, we'll keep the mask, you know, till more people feel comfortable without it, and then we'll, you know, then at that point maybe we can make it optional. Because I'm still wearing them when I teach outside, anyways. And so probably we'll just continue, just so you don't have to wonder whether you should wear one or not. So we'll just keep the mask thing. I think that's about it. So we'll go through a long form. All right, ready? Parry and punch. Step up. High pat the horse. Beat the tiger. Okay, we're in the corner. Then we're in the back corner. Lower hoop. Cross the arms. Heel kick. 2 punches to the ears. Sit back. Flip the hands. Parting leg. Turn. Fold the elbows. Parting leg. Parry and punch. Step up, form the fist, and punch. Divert, block, and punch. Leopard and tiger springs the mountain. Then repeat, carry tiger to the mountain. Oblique, brush, knee push. Hook your wrist. Single whip. Hold and reverse the ball. Diagonal flying right to part the horse's mane. Turn. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Cloud hand second time. Single whip, downward posture, snake sticks out tongue. Pull down, golden cockroach. Thrust out kick, pull back, reverse, repulse the monkey. Carry tiger to the mountain. Hold the ball. Shift, step up. Raise the hand. Stork flaps wings. To the brush knee. One time. Insert the needle. Fan through the back. Turn, parry and punch. Step up, form the fist. Punch. Divert, block and punch. Step up again, grasp the sparrow's tail. Okay. Third, cloud hands. Turn. Palm strikes face. Turn. Single lotus. Brush knee, push left. Planting punch or punch down the crotch. In this instance, it's a straight down 45 degrees. Step up. Grasp the sparrow's tail again. Single whip. Turn. Second downward posture. Snake takes out tongue. Invert the hands, pull down. Step up, cross hands. Retreat. Pivot and turn. Hook your wrists. Ride the tiger. Palm strikes face. Turn. Double lotus. Draw bow to shoot tiger. Step up, second set, palm strikes face. Parry and punch. Step up. High pat the horse. Step up. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Close the form. Okay, deep breathing. So let's go over the beat the tiger sequence, because that seems for newer people that are learning the sequence seems to be one that it's a little bit more complicated than a lot of the other movements. So we just start off like this. This is what I call the setup, where this hand is in front of the face, and you have the lower hand like this. So this is the lower hoop. If you move to a single position either side, this hand has to drift towards your center. Okay, when you have your hand in this position, the palm strikes face, or the setup, that's your center line, sort of a neutral position. If this is your triangle position, then you end up turning your palm out like that, right? So that's a starting position, a setup. If we did it on this side, it would be this. So just taking those two movements. If I did this and came through one more time, that would be palm strikes face, like we just did, near the end of the form. And this setup, when we flip them over and cross the arms and open it up like this, that's high pat the horse. So this movement where a spread is high pat the horse. So this could be on this side where this is on top. This is on this side. Okay, so when we're here, 1, 2, 3. Flip again and fold. Okay, so that's a sequence that we do for the first kick and the fourth setup for Beat the Tiger. So we're here, 1, 2, fold the elbows, 3, flip it over. Now when the hands are crossed like this, you fold. And this is where we would open the arms like that, right? So that's what with the first kick. This would be Beat the Tiger. So when we flip over and we fold and we open, then instead of just a kick, what it is the leg wraps around, then it crosses behind this leg. So what would happen is when we open, this leg goes around, we lift it up, goes around, and then it slips behind this knee. Okay, and then we open the stance, bring the hands down to neutral, and then come right through the center. Turn the hand like you're doing a Jade Lady work shuttle. Or drop the elbow, draw across, turn, and just pass through to the back corner. Turn towards your center, and then lift like a Jade Lady work shuttle. But it's the same structure as the high position, and it's the same as the Jade Lady work shuttle. But we clench the fist. That turns it into Beat the Tiger when you clench the fist. The position essentially is this. This is your Beat the Tiger position. Okay, so it's really the arms. Okay, so this hand that's in this upper position is really designed to throw a hook. And if the hand is here, if I stroked across like this, like I was doing a brushed knee, it would be a sort of a block and a strike as a hook. So that's really what these are. When you do 2 punches to the ear, which follows that, it ends up like this. So that's really a hook and a hook. But in 2 punches to the ear, it's like this. Okay. So 2 punches is leaning forward and coming toward the ears like this. So it just comes to mind. I forgot to mention that in the third spring quarter, I was thinking of building a class or adding a class on sort of self-defense movements, because just for this climate, it's good to at least understand a little bit about what you would need as a self-defense technique. And what we would do in that class is take some fundamentals from whether it's Tai Chi or Kung Fu, and just understand what basically you would need as a defensive mechanism to just protect yourself and maybe have an offensive motion if you were to use it. Most of us probably never ever use it, but the thing is, at least get some basic things, and we would just work on some very simple things that become sort of reflex, or at least understanding the body mechanics involved in how to get away from a grab or that type of a thing. So, but that's something that we would have to put on the schedule. Yeah. Yeah. So this is potting leg. When you're here, this is potting leg. This is instep kick, right? So essentially, this is the same in all of them, right? This is a direction going forward. This is, you have to bring your leg to this corner to make a circle. So all you're really doing is lifting it up, opening the hip, and putting your foot behind here. Okay. So when you lift and you open the stance and you lift the leg, the whole motion, any circular motion that goes outside of your center line has to be driven by your hip. You have to open your hip. You don't. So when we stretch, that's the whole purpose, is to open your hip. So if you go up in this corner, then you have a bigger, then you can have the motion. But if you lift up here, there's no longer any circular motion. So first thing is you have to turn to this corner, which is where we are. Because when we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're in this corner. We stay in that corner, and then we turn. Then this hand goes to neutral left, comes up through the center while you're in the horse stance, and you turn to this corner. You have to drop your elbow just like in the Tai Chi Paradigm. We turn back to the front in order to stroke down past your body to go to the rear corner. So you just pass through, and then you do the Jade Lady Work Shuttle on this side, which is really beat the tiger. Then we turn. We have to sit back and then pivot on the heel of the left foot till we face the direction we started in. Now we're here. So we have this posture. If I open the hand, I open the hand. This is what this looks like. When you fold your hands or close the fist, clench the fist. Now this has to come here. This has to come here. So that's your lower hoop. Okay. So when we're here, 1, then we cross again and level. Lift the knee and heel kick, and then you're down here. Then you come down, and that's just a big circle. 1, 2, and it stops just about where your temple is, even though it's got 2 punches to the ear, and it's about the width of your forehead. Okay. So you're here. Right, we're here in a leaning position. Then we sit back and pivot toward. Then we go to the lower hoop, make the circle, level the shoulders, spread the hands, and then 2 punches to the ear. So if you kind of visualize the action, if we're here and I lower the hoop like this, and then I come up and I cross, this is sort of like spreading someone's arms to do a kick, and then you use follow up with the 2 punches to the ear. So all of those are individual units of a technique. So this, when I'm here, this could be defensive. Coming back is closing the center. This is spreading the arms while you do the kick. See? So you have to visualize. So when you go through forms and you visualize the motion, it gives you kind of an idea what's going on. So maybe, with minor, if I'm here, okay, and he comes through here, there's my defensive movement. You see? If I go like this and he comes toward the center with 2 hands, I would be doing this. Right? So he retracts and he avoids the blow, and then I come up and there's 2 punches to the ear. So what would he do? He would come up, and then it continues. So that's a simulation of what the techniques kind of look like. When I go like this, if he punch here, I'm like this. This would be the hook. This would be lower hoop, depending on what I do. If he grabbed both of my wrists and I went like this would also be the technique. You see? So the motion is designed to, be functional. But if you're not using it for function, you still have to have a pattern of movement that's consistent and relative to your body, because you're working with the realm of your space. So if we make circles and triangles and squares, all of those are just reference points to design the movements so that they have a naturalness in motion. So that's how we use our joints. The idea of this leg coming back, see, I'm here. If I come back to here, I'm coming to the position avoiding, that's footwork. So when we're here and we step back, that's what I'm doing. But we don't see that as a technique when we move, but we see it as just a footwork. But without being able to move and reverse, now moving when we're here and we cross, we can also turn. And that's what happens when we do something like carry tiger to the mountain. And we open, then we slide in like this to go behind your opponent. See? So that's why. So they're not kicks, they're actually footwork. So, yeah. The down. Oh, okay. So the downward posture, which is something. This is snake sticks out tongue. So it's a cover hand and a thrust. Okay. So vertical to horizontal is a transition in the arm through the shoulder. So here, 1, 2. I'm here. I thrust like this. That's a poke to his belly as a one. That's a unit of technique. When my hands say he's in a ready position, I'm like this, and he comes to center. I'm like this, and then I invert the hand, and then I pull down. And this pull down is just a simulation in the form to practice the unit, so you have a line of movement. Now, if I do this, and I start to pull, and he pulls back, then I come up with the knee, you see. So that's why everything has to be in this vertical line, because your opponent, when he throws his technique, is in this line. I can't do this and do that, because I'm going to fall over myself, right? So that's why I had used that blue rope there to show at one time why when you come down and you come back up. Now this is this. This is this. Or this. You see, before I come to here. So that's why when we do a movement and it's within the realm, this, and this becomes this. This, and this, and this. You see, this is a setup. This is interception. For me to turn this hand over, I have to drop my elbow like this. See, but you have to combine it so when you turn, you're like this, and you come. So what's the benefit of doing this? Your shoulder turns. If you don't turn your shoulder, this joint doesn't have that functional side of it. So, these are all movements, but it's programmed up here. Every movement is a motor skill. So when your body doesn't move a certain way, it's because it doesn't know it. It's never been programmed to be used. It might turn once in a while, but that's actually not in your system. But when you condition joints to pivot, to lift, to move, then it knows those movements. And why? It's not obvious, but when someone has a stroke and you lose the ability to move, it's because the connections are severed. Those little wires are gone. Till you reconnect them, if it's reconnected. So we lose the ability to lift our arm. So that's with a stroke. So that's really the apparatus is being like a broken wire leading to your light. No matter what you do with the switch, it doesn't connect. Or the switch is gone. So, our body works the same way. So if you understand that concept, you'll begin to realize why it's so important to keep your wiring good. And because the body, can reproduce and learn, and it builds more neurons and, those dendrites, those wires that go throughout your body. That becomes more complex because you're using it differently from what you would normally be doing. Which if you're just not moving it, it's not going to move. Then when we do something like lift the knee and move this hand, you say, well, how does that happen? Well, we first learned this. We first learned this, the turn, and we lift, and then we balance. So how does that happen? As a course of time, it's programmed in your system. Then it becomes systemic. It's the whole body is moving. So that's the benefit to aging. Age-related degeneration is all about that. But if you don't move your joints, they deteriorate very fast. It only takes 9 days for your muscles to atrophy. So, anyways, okay, ready, bow.